Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Flames will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great feel.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarter pass and getting the big fella on the way.
Killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air, it's McFadden. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. He looks that one in nicely. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They're going to throw it again, using the quick game. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The Flames offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Flames will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Castellanos. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The run from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bueno. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. 1st down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. On the option. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
The Flames get enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Oregon. How about that D coming up with a play like that? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Fakes his man out. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Bueno. Throws to the back. It's caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the counter. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, brother.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 17.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 17 over Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Flames are flying down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Back to pass, it's Bueno. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The toss to the outside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's McFadden. Buys a little time. Short gain on the play before he slides. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun. Wants to pass. They're working that left side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Gets it out quickly. end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. 31-3. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, wants to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. 31-3. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bueno. Finds his big tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Cook. Makes a grab and he's dragged down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And that one's incomplete. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Give to the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Going deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 17 over Georgia Tech. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Bueno. Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Pulls it in, it's Pettis. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Finds his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Flames have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The aerial assault continues. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Back to throw, it's Bueno. Dances away from the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open, makes the catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, look out! And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Unloads quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Pettis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to power their way ahead. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. 1st down for this offense. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped after making the catch. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And those are the receivers.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Running back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's McFadden. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. All wideouts, no bats. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go to the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. To the air, it's Bueno. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these 3rd downs. You think about it, he could block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. From the gun, looking for the score, and he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man, it's Bueno. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 28 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Caught over the middle. It's Pettis. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And the Flames headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Bueno. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Oregon! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Dropping back, it's Bueno. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down. A new set of downs for this offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Bueno. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the grab at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Flames have pushed it inside the 20. Scanning the field, it's Bueno. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Flames. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 35 over Georgia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Mills?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pettis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Dances away.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Brings it down on the right side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Liberty, 27.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking to throw, it's Bueno. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Handoff from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to it. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot, and they executed that play beautifully.
And the Flames are on the move. Power ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. He wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The hand to the running back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It's a draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Flames decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon, 76. Liberty, 34.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Red pass, it's complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And the Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Looking downfield, it's Bueno. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
This is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to UConn.
Makes the quick grab.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the move. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bueno. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. And the Flames are marching down the field. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Flames are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Pulls and fires complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And the Flames will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. finds his man. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead on how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Ready to try the point after.
Extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
76. Liberty, 48.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Working that left side now. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1 and brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Feeling some heat. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Ball is loose. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough space. Touchdown Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
83. Liberty, 48.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man in the middle.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. He unleashes a long one. It's complete. A huge pickup. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Bueno. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. He got it. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up 14 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. The Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wide out in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Ducks are on the move.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Make some noise, Flames fans. It's third down.
Fullback's got it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.